Welcome to Season 4 of Gaming with Scott presents Marvel Superheroes, a Southgate Media podcast. Join us each week as our newest heroes follow a path of discovery and attempt to forge a team to save the city and perhaps themselves from the dangers of the world before the Arkanoids arrived. Starring John Garlick, Jay Payne, Jade Duguay, Josh Jackson, Rico Suarez, and me, Scott Troiano, running the table as the judge. Epic teamwork and struggles await you just beyond this music.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Gaming with Scott. I'm here with Jay Payne.
Yeah, well, that's just like your opinion, man.
I'm here with Jade Duguay.
I do know the Muffin Man.
I am here with John Garlick.
Bonesaw's ready.
And I'm here with Josh Jackson.
W hat? What?
What?
What starts with W and ends with hat? Leave it alone.
What?
Yes,
Exactly.
it does. Well, not what.
The train rockets through your house. Bunnies skewing to and fro.
Toot, toot.
Antelopes and deer.
Wait, what?
The train rockets through your house.
Rocket Man.
It is now dark outside. It is almost as though it is night. The lights flicker. And standing where the train once was is a 7-foot-tall, Conan-esque looking figure.
Bunny.
Sword in one hand, shield in the other. And from the neck up is a jackalope.
Ooh, very dangerous.
Sir Jackalope.
Okay, I
It's
picked Wild
myself.
Jack.
I pick
Levi.
myself up off the floor.
Yep, I'm gonna stand up, brush myself
We were
off.
warned about these guys.
I'll survey my house. Did the train physically actually crash through the wall?
No.
So it was some sort of illusion.
Yeah, I guess.
It was.
I mean, it looked like it did.
Yeah.
It didn't.
It didn't
But
do any
looking now, there's no
damage.
hole in my wall.
No.
Damish.
You hear reverberate through the room, kneel before me.
Do I hear this?
Oh, yeah.
Oh!
No.
Got the geolocation wrong on
Since
that one.
I'm up on the second floor, looking down at this guy standing in the middle, I'd be like, "Who are you? You're in my house."
Oh, no.
But also, no. No.
Choo-choo, mother.
I got bad knees.
Bad knees.
She's-
Commander Shotgun?
Oh, I'm not. No, I'm not kneeling.
You're like, no, I'm just not going to. Okay.
I'm grabbing the syrup. I'm running out the door. Gonna go say hi.
Okay. Levi comes running in from the dark room with the syrup opened. Little slopping, but he's... where are you running? What are you doing?
What do I see? I'll tell you where I run.
What
in the
happened
main
in
area.
that room?
yeah.
It is dark outside. There are lights flickering. It is almost as though a hush has come over the first floor, and you see that the description of that individual. As you look at him, you see other woodland creatures around the edges of the room. There are deer, there are fawns, there are rabbits, there are, beavers, there are porcupines, there are birds, there are...
Where's Bambi?
Oh, God.
Right?
The hunter got him.
And the jackalope warrior stands sort of in what is now becoming a nestled glen of dark, twisted trees that are growing out of the side of your wall.
Levi, what did you do?
It worked! The wild was summoned, and it came. This is awesome.
Wait,
The
you
what?
did this?
The wild!
Is this
The wild.
I think
is
it's...
this Wild Jack that the Flap Flaps warned us about? I wrote everything down.
They warned us about
That's
some-
why I'm the wizard.
Yeah.
the wizard?
So I'm gonna walk up to the guy and say, "You summoned and you came. Thank you for coming. This is for you." And I'll give him the syrup.
He looks down. He takes the bottle of syrup, and
This
you
is an
hear
offering.
reverberating through the room, "Kneel before me."
Guys,
No.
Neil, just play along.
What?
Just play along. 2 seconds. I will take a knee.
The dragon kneels before him.
Oh, now you kneel.
Well, remember, the dragon hadn't pledged himself to you yet, so he just willy-nilly
That's
pledges
true.
himself to some rabbit-headed
jackalope.
bastard
I
standing in the
kneeled.
middle
It
of my
didn't say
house.
pledged anything. It said kneeled. You know what? He came when he was summoned. It worked.
You don't kneel to me.
Just kneel for a few seconds.
no.
Then this isn't going to work. All right, so
I still don't know who the heck this guy is. Why
So
should
I'm
I
going to kneel to him and be like, that offering's for you. It's some of the finest of this area, and I need your help.
He takes the bottle and puts it in his mouth and begins to just as quickly as
Chug,
syrup
chug,
will
chug, chug.
pour out of the bottle, he is drinking it.
Yum.
Awesome.
I am seeing this, right?
You are.
Yeah, you're
Yes.
seeing this.
Good sir, what is your name?
I am the wild.
The. Ooh. I am the one that summoned you. The Wild? Is that what he goes by? I don't know. I need your help.
Your compatriots will not kneel.
Will you please kneel for 10 seconds? Please.
We'll fight you.
I bought pizza.
He bought pizza.
There is a feast coming.
We bought pizza.
I'll look at
Please.
Queen Lumen and go, eh.
10
Can I just curtsy?
Yes.
Yeah, that would count.
I'll curtsy politely.
Okay.
Uh-huh.
And I'll go ahead and kneel for
Take a knee.
Why don't you just
like
bow?
2 seconds and then
Sure.
stand back up.
Commander Shotgun.
2 seconds. I don't ask you
I
for a
will.
lot. Please.
I will. Because you asked nice. I will. My knee will touch the ground
I need you now.
for a couple seconds.
Okay.
More
As
than
as the last of you touches the ground, you notice that you are now in what appears to be like a forest glen at night. You can see you're like, oh, what happened? And if you really like scrutinize, you can still see your home. But it appears as though it were hundreds of years prior when Indianapolis was still a forest.
It's like the movie Troll 1, 2, and 3.
I have no idea what you're talking
It's a
about.
horrible B movie from the 80s, but it's what happened.
Okay. So if you squint really hard, you can still see your house. You are currently up on a rise that would be like the steps that take you down to the first floor. And surprisingly, like you didn't just fall like to the first floor. You could make your way down if you were so inclined and do so in the confines of both realities. Why have you summoned the wild?
We are being attacked by a very powerful being. I believe that it is associated with you. And we are seeking information on how to defend ourselves from her attacks. This is Queen Celine.
We make war upon her.
Okay, that just contradicted everything I just said. But,
I mean, it is true.
yeah, sort of. But we are looking for any information against their adversary because I believe that she is associated with you and she has
What?
tainted your ways.
Why wouldn't you just ask him how to defeat a flower fae?
Well,
Because we don't know if it's that simple
Specificity.
yet. Yeah.
Start small.
Plus, use her name and you probably knows who she is.
Exactly, if he's on our side.
He finishes the syrup and wipes his bunnied maw.
I like Jekyll.
It's full of sharp, jaggedy teeth. He smiles. It looks like a meth addict.
Oh,
Just
Lord.
Sugar.
eats a lot of sugar.
yeah. That was delicious, and he tosses it behind him, and it vanishes in midair.
There are more for you. I assure you. Somewhere.
He said that was the last.
I said somewhere.
You are a denizen of the deep, are you not?
Yes.
Ah, then why did you not ask me the question that she seeks? How do you kill a flower fae?
How do you kill a flower fae?
Poison or cut off its roots?
Any specific type of poison? Or
The usuals work. Be creative with Celine. She's protective of her roots.
okay.
What are the usuals? I don't know the usuals.
The usual poisons.
Do you not know how to poison a blade of grass?
Oh, we're talking legitimately plants. Okay.
I have this
Plant killer.
power.
Also, cold iron will work to kill any fae.
Okay.
The usuals.
The usuals, of course.
Okay. So there's nothing like the third diamond of the dwarf star a million miles away.
We destroyed her We destroyed her painting. That was her place of residence.
Her prison, or whatever.
Well,
and she has reconstituted herself in plant form.
the painting was merely a doorway from here to her home, the realm of the dreaming.
All right. So lots of plant poison or destroy the roots.
Or a little of column A, a little of column B.
A little bit of this, a little bit of that.
You can also starve her.
Go on.
Take that which feeds her away.
What does a flower fae feed on?
Sunlight, air, water. Just like any other plant.
Commander shotgun.
So we ambush her in a cave,
A dry cave
right?
with no air. A cave on an asteroid.
Unfortunately, she is somewhere quite nice right now.
Oh,
Well, the answer was evidently quite easy. So
so
Very
okay.
well. We will act on this.
You can starve her court as you could starve her body. The result would be the same.
Her court.
She needs
Yes.
veneration.
the courtiers or whatnot that we saw
Yeah, no, I know.
at the museum.
But does that seem fair?
What, to kill hundreds of innocents to get at one person?
Yeah.
It's been done before.
Well, I mean, she would kill all of us probably to get to you. So
Oh,
it's
yes.
different.
Oh,
So now we're
that's
talking
true.
different levels of morality. I like it.
You could do the same to her hedge.
Go on.
It would be the same thing, only grander than her court.
What's her?
It's her home.
It's her home in the Fey realm, right?
And that was the.
The painting was the gateway. It was
I understand that.
okay.
Where in the Fey realm is her home?
It's a good question.
Every Fey queen has a court.
Okay.
Every Fey court is inside of a mound. Every mound is inside of a hedge. The hedge is the realm, the planet, the world in which her brand of dreaming has created a reality for the Fey populace that lives beneath her. A kingdom of one is not a kingdom. In order to be a queen, you must have followers. The stronger the queen, the more followers. Some say the more followers, the stronger the queen. If you poison her hedge, if you destroy everything within her reality, it will starve her just as much as no light, no air, no food. It merely depends on what you're willing to sacrifice to get rid of her.
Do you want to destroy a world?
Not entirely.
Oh, well, then you'll never get rid of her. Not entirely.
Well, no, I mean, I don't entirely want to do that. If we just did it, we go big or go home.
Yes.
Yes. So we have two options.
Well, no, there are many options, but she's
two-
pure evil. So,
Two options of who we take out, her specifically or her court.
but what he is saying is that she won't be completely gone if her hedge, if her mound, if her Fey world still remains. She will
And if
grow
you
back.
if you remove her hedge will fade.
Are her armies still coming after her defeat or inconvenience?
Oh, they have slowed, if not stopped.
Can any of them be turned?
Yes.
Interesting.
The wildlings were coming from the south, if I remember right. Is this your army?
Of course.
Have they slowed or stopped?
Yes.
Okay.
You are not in service to her, are you?
No.
Who do you serve?
I am the wild.
Just double checking.
Those that do not stand with me stand against me. Those that stand against me are trampled beneath my hooves. You look down and you notice there are some gigantic hooves on the bottom of his feet.
So it would behoove us to align with one another.
Jesus.
Get out.
Yeah.
Wah, wah.
So
And that's when Jade got kicked off the podcast.
Goodbye, guys. I'm
So-
going to take my advertising with me.
Oh.
So Queen Lumen is proposing an alliance?
Yes.
My army will not step forward as she has decided to use the powers of the wild to help incorporate herself with a recent energy source. She has not paid homage. She has not given the proper respect that was due.
Who?
The wild no longer stands with her.
What is the proper respect to be shown to you?
And
Well,
what is this energy source?
I don't know what the energy source was, but it revived her from her rose bush sooner rather than later.
That would be me.
Oh,
Yeah.
really? Well, typically there's an offering that is given, and homage to the wild. She decided to skip that and just use you.
Jeez.
So, there it is.
So from the north come the trolls.
Yes.
From the east come the eaters. From the west come the worms.
Yes.
And these are still on the way, although slowed.
The eaters have stopped, and they are eating.
They stopped to get some food.
At least it's not a misnomer.
That
That's
makes
good.
sense.
Yes.
What do they eat?
Whatever
Everything.
they want, probably.
Okay. I just wanted to be prepared.
Wait a minute. Did we bring this up already?
Yeah, this
The
is
worms are coming?
the dragons.
Well, yeah. So,
You're like me.
So
like, were you originally from them?
No, I know who my mommy and daddy are. What do you mean? I mean, they are my kind, like you are human.
Right. I'm just wondering how many freelance dragons are there compared to the army?
73.
And how big is the army?
You asked. 73. Around the Indiana Territory. The Kingdom of Apple, I believe it's called.
very well.
There's 73.
Why is that funny? Yes, 73. I would
oddly
be,
specific.
I would be the 74th. Thank
Okay.
you.
Okay.
I'm the best.
You've been locked away for hundreds of years. How do you know?
Because you keep the best for last.
Oh. But you're already out in here, so...
No, they've been around forever.
Yeah, but I'm saying.
They were just trying to contain me.
Oh. But you got fat and lazy.
No. I was training.
10 years we've been rusting.
You're the best.
So much
So-
more than dusting.
Jay,
Yeah.
Jay hates us.
So and then there are the goblins and the she, who are
A lot more of those
and
The goblins and the what?
cheeks.
the she the
I misheard.
the Tial told us about them.
The Fey noblemen and women.
And then there was the in-betweeners. Where'd they come from?
The flap flaps.
No, those are not the flip-flops.
Some of them are
They
flap
include the flap flaps.
The in-betweeners aren't.
Are they
Heading
answered to
anywhere.
Tial?
No,
They're
TL,
just-
they're like mercenaries for hire, aren't they? They're just sort of around. In between.
They're kind of in between here and there.
Yeah.
Okay, so an alliance.
To commandeer the armies. Ooh. You have to give proper homage. He
We
said.
are a proud people, but we are willing to cooperate.
What do you require?
For an alliance?
Yes.
To what end?
The defeat of former Queen Celine, so Queen Lumen can reign without peril or threat on her life.
Yeah, to that end.
From Celine.
From Celine.
Afterwards, who knows what's going to
Yeah.
Afterwards, we can renegotiate friendship.
So, is your alliance meant to remove me from the board or press me into service?
No. Neither, no.
We
No,
are
you would still be an independent.
we are strong in our
We would be allies.
in our force of arms and magic. You would be first among those to cast your lot with the new queen.
You'd be the right hand.
You would have apparently more respect than you would have from Celine.
Well, that is not saying much. Do you wish to pledge yourself to renewing and continued restoration of the wilds?
Yes.
Yes, Smokey, you do.
How would you do this?
Plant a tree.
Where is your wild streak?
I'm gonna need some help here, Levi.
We'll begin
Well,
planting saplings on a regular basis.
He wants to know how you're like him.
Yeah. Start a recycling project. Plant a tree. Don't burn down a forest. Volunteer at your local parks.
All those things.
But how are you, Lumen, wild?
Aren't you part Fae?
You have a summer home in the lake, by the lake. Anything.
I'm nomadic and live.
He
have
twitches his nose twice and goes, "The dragon is a comedian." You could ignore his help on this question.
I have lived nomadically and from the land for many, many years.
And
And
how does that make you wild?
She
And not just a drain on the countryside.
She spurns mortality.
Do you?
I
Oh no, I'm in a corner. I can't get out.
I do.
Dragon is
And do you wish to continue this immortality?
Yes.
Would you give a piece of it to me?
Wait, you're the wild. Aren't you immortal already?
Yes.
He wants more.
Then how can you be more immortal?
N+1.
Because you can be immortal and walk the strip the size of the side of a coin.
Mm-hmm.
Or you can be immortal and walk a path that is the coin turned sideways. It is both breadth and length.
You want strong life.
Not for me, but for the rest of the wild.
I'm not sure how I would do so.
Just give a little bit of your immortality. What's the worst could happen?
I don't know how that would work in this instance.
You don't need to know how it works. I can make it work for you.
It just means you're not a
What is
you're
that?
not a Lamborghini. You're just like a Miata.
Ouch.
Wow. Ouch.
Man.
I hate Miatas.
Ouch.
Just kidding.
I hate dragons.
Yeah, the wagons.
Dragons. What would that entail for me?
That you would give me a little piece of your immortality.
Okay, and what would the adverse reactions be for myself?
Diarrhea flashpoints.
Uh-oh.
Jackson is in a mood tonight. All right.
Fork you.
He just got stuck with a fork.
Would it cause harm to me is what I'm asking.
No.
Okay, I suppose I don't see an issue with that.
Would this be a gift in years or quality?
Quality.
Okay, and again, I don't understand how.
The Conan the Bunarian begins to
That's awesome.
wander your direction. He starts to walk up to you. He clomps up the hill to the second floor. And he leans forward as though...
She went downstairs.
Oh,
I
she did?
I thought you said you did.
No?
I didn't
No.
hear that.
No, so you've been shouting from up there the whole time? Okay.
I've been looking down upon my kingdom.
So- Okay, got it.
So Romeo
Sorry.
and Juliet.
He walks up the grassy hill to the second area.
He has impressive abs.
And he goes, he
Got
does.
Can I touch them?
Are you going to reach out and touch his ass?
No, I'm not.
Okay,
That would
smart
be
for you.
rude.
Bestiality.
He picks up his left hand and reaches for your forehead and stops. And he goes, may I?
Yes.
And he reaches just like he's like you got an eyelash like right there. And he pulls just this tiny little glowy little, almost like a ding, like a little twinkle, and he just, that is 1.
Okay. And how many do you want? Just 1?
Anywhere from 1 to 3. And he rubs his fingers together, and it
What
almost absorbed into him.
What happens on 3?
Nothing more than 3 times 1.
Will somebody hit him for me?
No.
Thank you.
Eh.
Okay.
Do you wish to offer another?
Yes.
And he leans forward to the other eye, and you feel this almost a brush, and he has a second little twinkly, glowy little, just a flash of light.
Okay.
And he rubs his fingers together again, and it...
What am I feeling from this?
The first time you were, what's he doing? And it was just sort of like you got little goosebumplies because you were like, oh, he's going to touch me, and he didn't touch you, and you're like, oh, okay. And the second time it happens, you almost feel a pull,
Okay.
but there's not. Oh, yeah. Okay. You feel not tired, not drained, but it's sort of just a
Like a tug.
a little bit, something like that.
Okay.
Would you like a third?
No.
You would stop at 2 and not the third. Why?
She has only so many eyes to take the sparkle from.
Precisely. We're done with her eyes.
2 would suffice. He said 1 to 3.
Yeah, you said 1 to 3. I gave you the median. You got more than half.
Twice as much as Celine has given you.
No. Equal to what Celine has given me.
Ah. You never said that.
If you wish to pass on the third, that is fine.
Where would the third be drawn from?
Her.
Well, obviously. But you said it would be from her eyes.
Correct.
But from where?
From you. From your third eye.
I think equal is good.
You do not aspire to greater than she. Interesting.
I'm just concerned with the aggressive nature of the third. Why didn't she do a third?
Because she's weak.
Ooh, it's on now.
Oh, this is going to totally blow up in our faces. We're going to hate it, but it's going to be fun. Yay.
Fine. Third.
Are you sure?
Say a little
And he
prayer
reaches
for me.
forward to your forehead,
Mm-hmm.
and it's almost like, you're like, and he pulls back, and this twinkle's just a little bigger. And
He's snorting your life essence.
Cocaine. Hell of a drug. What?
It's rich people drugs.
All right.
our pact is fulfilled. We are
Aligned.
allied. Yes.
Very well. All right. Ugh.
I'm going to
Never
point
mind,
at
the
you sternly.
Power doesn't work. I was going to synthesize some gold, but it doesn't work on that round.
Okay. Then we have an accord, a compact.
Yes.
What does she have of yours?
She has my allegiance, my alliance. We are allied.
Your army.
Fair.
The wild will not aid or abet Celine. The wild will not come to her assistance or her call.
You will find that we are an interesting ally.
You may call upon the wild once.
I feel like 3 times is a fair trade.
First, fair is such a human trait. Second, you may call on us once for no charge.
Twice.
No.
It's worth a try.
You do not want twice.
That was worth a try.
It's your
If you
dire
call on
response.
us twice, it will be twice at the same sitting, and it will destroy anything that your eye can see.
This is your panic. Oh my God! There's no other.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. We can
Last ditch effort.
So you do not wish to call on us twice.
Big red button.
Okay. We'll go with once.
Scott,
Yeah.
is there any bunnies up here?
Oh yeah, there's a couple. They're just kind of like, yeah, this is so cool.
I'll see if I can pick one up,
Okay.
and I'll pet it
All right.
while they're talking.
All right. It looks at you, and it looks at Conan the Bunarian, and it looks at her, and you reached for it, and like, did you reach for it before they came to an accord or after? Like the first time you reached for him, and he hadn't done the third pull, and they were kind of like,
Okay.
He does the third pull, and you're like, hey, bunny again, and it's like, oh yeah, let's pick it up.
Watch out, you'll
Pet
get
it.
pregnant.
Okay.
You don't know.
Just pet the bunny until
All right.
later.
Just so you guys know, I did not send you an Easter present like I did for Valentine's.
Oh.
Yes, we
No.
noticed.
Oh.
Thank you. It was wonderful.
You're welcome.
I thank you.
All right.
Okay.
I'm going to synthesize. Let's see, 6 hit points worth of golden eggs,
Interesting. Okay.
and I will. So I will. They're about 1 ounce each. So I'll make 6 of them.
Okay.
I will say this is ephemeral. It will last only so many days, but it does not read as magic. I am sure that you are a clever one and can find something for your compatriots to put them to good use.
Wonderful. And he nods, and several bunnies that seem larger than the others sort of hop up to you and hold out their little bunny paws.
All right, I will distribute the golden eggs.
One
Okay.
for you.
They each sort of hop off, carrying their little things.
I'll put down the bunny I'm holding.
It like looks at you like, oh.
Sorry, there's too many bunnies. I can't
Such a
hold you all.
tease.
Can we keep one?
No, we've got enough residents.
The wild turns and clomps back down the hill and says, well then, we are allied. Is there anything else
Can I have a bunny?
that you need or want?
Thank you for answering the call.
How do we call you again? Does he have to go through the syrup song and dance again?
I didn't dance.
Shh.
He didn't sing.
Truth.
Okay, that was a euphemism. Wait, is that the right? That's not the right word.
Do you wish
Yeah,
Is
the
it?
way to call me?
Yes.
like a grape whistle.
Okay.
How-
So be it. We are done. We are allied.
Wait, what?
We will call you by your name when the time comes.
No, he's.
He turns and begins to walk away. You see him turn his head. Do not call my name. That is never a good thing. And he tromps towards the opposite end of the room when you hear the train again. When it rockets through the room, the bunnies, the beavers, the porcupines, the birds, the antlers, the menagerie, the Ace Ventura Pet Detective 2, are all
that's-
sucked into the train and
That was the robot rhino.
Yep, out the caboose.
Oh no.
they're all back on the train. Suddenly it's the middle of the morning again. It's bright once more. The lights are no longer flickering. The hillsides are gone. The glade is no more, and you are back in your home. It has not been. The walls have not been
Demolished.
smooshed, crunched.
Nice. Well, you're welcome.
2 things. One, he never actually said how we call him.
He said.
You
no.
feel a tug at your slipper.
I'll look down.
It's the bunny.
He's a bunny.
You got a new friend.
The bunny rubs its paws on its nose and then pats itself in the chest.
Oh, we used the bunny.
The bunny nods its head. Yeah.
He asked for a bunny.
All
I
right.
did ask for a bunny.
All right.
You got to feed it, though.
What's the bunny's name? Carl.
Oh my god. Second thing, I've realized now I never need to do drugs.
No,
Ever.
Probably not.
Just not needed with this group.
Because everything in the last 3 days, whatever it's been, is absolutely brain-melting insane.
It's a great trip.
All right, I guess I'll get the bunny some food. I don't know. What do you eat, bunny? Regular bunny stuff?
Bunny shakes its head.
So
It only eats like
carrots. And
caviar, lobster bisque.
can someone talk to the bunny?
Yeah. Bunny, what do you want to eat?
The pixies. Can the pixies talk to the rabbit?
I'm not going to summon more things to talk
They're
to things
already
that we've
behind the
summoned.
refrigerator.
This is
You
an
have
old
an
lady
infestation.
that lives in a shoe syndrome.
give him some
No,
carrots.
it's like the old lady who swallowed a fly. And
Give him some
blah, blah, blah.
veggies. He'll be fine.
No.
He said he doesn't
no.
eat regular rabbit food.
What do magic
Rabbit
bunnies
stuff.
eat?
I don't know.
Stardust.
What? There's a
Sure, let me just go in the cabinet. I'm
Can
pretty
you-
sure I have a box
Chocolate
of
eggs.
that.
Can you synthesize stardust?
Give him a steak. I don't know.
If he wants to be irradiated, sure.
Bunny rabbit, what do you
Science.
The bunny kind of shrugs, like, yeah.
He's not picky. It's
Do
great.
you eat?
Oh, it shakes its head. Yes. Oh, yeah.
eat? Do I still have these pixies like living in my stuff?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you want me to call the pixies?
Yeah, I want to see if the pixies can communicate with the bunny.
Okay.
I mean, he's our
Okay.
fluff phone now.
Who's calling the pixies?
Pixies, I call you to hear your queen.
Okay. Two of them fly out from behind the refrigerator, a male and a female.
That's where they live.
I'm going to hold my hand out so they can land on my hand.
They land on your hand.
Okay. Can you communicate with magic bunnies?
No.
Well,
Do you know
Just-
what? Do you know what they eat?
Probably bunny food.
No, he said no.
Just give him some carrots.
Shh. Talking to the pixies. Do you know who might be able to communicate with the magic bunny?
Brother magic bunnies.
Do you know anybody who can translate magic bunny?
No.
The bunny shakes its head so
the
it can
bunny
tell you
doesn't-
yay or nay.
if the bunny doesn't have a lot to say, that's not an issue.
All right. Well, thanks.
Please meet your new friend. He is the magic bunny from the
We will be calling him.
wild.
They turn around, they look at the bunny, and then both of them are kind of like blanche, and they're like,
Should we be worried about the bunny? We made an alliance.
oh, well, then you should be fine.
Okay.
And they fly off.
Okay. Goodbye.
All right, I'm just going to grab some carrots or celery or lettuce or some
I still
crap.
throw
Okay.
it at
Bunny
you.
is a
All right,
very-
you walk. You head to the fridge.
Yeah.
Bunny follows you.
Yeah.
It's a bunny.
You open up the fridge. Like, what's in your fridge? Like, is it like there is no Dana, only Zool? And you're like, oh,
No,
well, you've been a
No,
terrible,
it's not like
horrible.
a bachelor pad where it's empty
It's like
and has
Monty
like
Python.
a half bottle of mustard.
Well, no, but if you remember when Venkman went in to look, it was like all like, oh, look at the lunch meats and the leftovers and the Chinese food and the Coke cans and the, or is it bachelor pad where it's empty?
No, it's not bachelor pad.
Okay, so what do you got in there?
Apparently some pizza.
Yes, pizza,
Hey, they never-
veggies.
Did
Probably have
that
some
arrive?
salmon that I need to cook in the next day before it goes bad. Some lunch meat stuff.
Quinoa.
No, you don't keep quinoa in the fridge.
No, you don't.
It's dry. You keep it in
know
the
that.
cabinet.
I don't know. I've had some. In the
some
freezer.
veggies, lettuce, some asparagus, some carrots.
Any leftovers?
LaCroix.
A few.
Few. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. You reach down in the vegetable drawer.
Yep.
Bunny kind of pokes its head around you. You're looking. What are you grabbing out of the veggie drawer?
Celery, carrots, and lettuce.
Okay. You got the bag of celery, a bag of carrots, and a head of lettuce.
Sure.
What are you doing with them?
I was going to bring them to the counter. And
Okay, you turn around to the counter. The bunny is sitting on a chair, like one of the high chairs that's at the island.
Mm-hmm.
Sitting in front of the chair is the salmon on the counter and what looks like a leftover Chinese container.
I'll look back in the fridge.
Okay.
Is that stuff gone?
Yeah.
It has been purloined.
Okay, whatever. And I'll put the veggies back in the fridge and
Okay, you looked in the fridge.
Yep.
You turn back around. The salmon has been carved. The knife is sitting next to the salmon. And the rice has been formed into little balls.
Yeah, sushi.
wait, there was rice?
Well, it was in the Chinese container.
Is it-
Oh, okay,
Chinese?
got it. Yeah.
You're just gonna put the veggies away.
Yeah.
Okay. You put the veggies away.
Moon.
You close the refrigerator and you turn back around. The salmon has been carved and put over the rice like nigiri.
Yeah.
And the plate is just kind of decorated out. And the
Usagi.
then Rabbit's just sitting in the chair.
I'll loudly proclaim, the bunny's a sushi chef.
You can make a lot of money off that.
Excellent.
He's the rabbit in the moon.
The bunny's the sushi chef.
I have not
name of the
had
episode.
good nigiri since I left my Cyber Ninja clan.
So he likes sushi.
Who doesn't? But
That's-
okay.
I mean, that's fair. My kind of rabbit.
The rabbit is a very powerful figure.
It's very fast too.
Yeah.
Represents, a lot of ancient stuff like Osiris and rebirth and, stuff like that.
Fertility.
Fertility.
So does the rabbit eat any of this stuff?
Are you just gonna stand there and watch him?
Well, I'll kind of make a motion like, go ahead.
And the rabbit just
Is this for me?
and the rabbit shrugs
Or are you going to eat any of that?
and nods its head.
Like,
Yeah.
go ahead.
Do you need
It doesn't want you to watch it.
wasabi,
The rabbit shakes his head like,
soy sauce,
uh,
ginger? You have any ginger? No? Okay.
This is awesome.
Do you want us to not watch you?
and it kind of shrugs like, eh.
Okay.
It gestures its little paws like,
No,
eh,
it
go
wants.
ahead.
It wants.
All right. So I'll take a piece. Look at the bunny again. And then eat it.
Okay, it's good.
Oh, well,
It's tasty.
it's salmon and rice. It's
Yeah.
probably pretty tasty.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Your turn.
And it shrugs and motions to you again.
Thought you said you were hungry.
It nods.
Eat another piece. It clearly needs you to fill a quota.
I guess.
How many pieces are there?
8.
Oh.
Makes a roll.
All right. I'll eat another piece.
Okay. And it watches you just like hand to the mouth. And it's just
All right.
Give him some privacy.
Yeah, stop staring at him, you creep.
suddenly his ears. He looks left. His ears flatten to his head.
Uh-huh.
He prairie dogs for a second and taps his foot 3 times on the chair and points his nose in that direction.
I will look over there.
I know exactly what's going to happen here.
Bing
I'll
bong.
turn and look.
Oh, it's the pizza.
It's
Anything there?
I was gonna say
Yeah,
it's
the doorbell
manicotti.
just-
I'll go.
The
I'll
doorbell
go
just
to the-
rang.
I didn't hear that
Pizza!
I'll go to the.
It's the pizza guy.
All right, I will pay for the pizza.
Okay, and Dragon's like, pizza! Somehow the bunny was aware.
Uh-huh.
They have very.
You turn back.
Yep.
4 of the pieces of salmon are gone.
That's what I knew was going to happen.
legit.
But is the pizza delivery guy a vampire?
It's the middle of the day.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
The pizza.
Is there a
might
bomb in the
explode.
pizza?
No, there's no bomb in the pizza.
I don't
I mean, I
trust
think that was
pizza
yesterday.
after
I'm not
yesterday.
That was yesterday.
Yeah, I don't
This
trust
guy's
the
actually
pizza.
Papa John's. He's not the Donato's.
Hey, Papa John's.
Or wait, no, Domino's. I'm sorry, he wasn't
Ugh.
Domino's.
That is not fresh ingredients.
How do you eat Papa John's?
No, there was a bomb in the pizza the last time.
That was Pizza
It
Hut.
was still better than this.
No, I thought that was
All right.
Domino's.
I don't know, but no,
Both of
Papa
them are
John's
trash,
is
so,
all about
okay.
the
This was
fresh
defeat.
ingredients.
This was defeat to the swarming hordes of wildlings. So,
Was it? Well, we never really. He just told you to order pizza. What is the purpose of the pizza?
maybe he was hungry.
I was hungry.
Oh.
That was it.
I will tip the driver and bring the pizza inside.
Yes.
You tip the driver. Driver drives off.
So, Bunny, do you eat pizza?
The bunny nods. Yeah.
All right.
Did you get bunny approved pizza?
I didn't order the pizza. I was summoning. What did he get? I don't know. As long as it doesn't have pineapple, I'm okay with it.
As long as it doesn't have bunny on it.
Yeah, that's yeah.
Let's
So I'll get one of the pizzas, and I'll
Okay.
open it up near the.
And let's minimize pizza talk.
Yeah.
Okay.
Not feeling it.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Minimizing the pizza talk to
Yeah.
done.
Anyhow.
Alrighty.
So,
So
All right.
the bunny has like half a piece of has half a pie.
Okay.
All right.
At various times of you like watched bunny plate nothing. Look back.
A
Piece
is gone.
Just across his left.
I don't like crust either.
All right.
Bunnies apparently don't eat crust. Moving on.
Apparently not. All right. I'll leave the bunny in the kitchen. I'm done. I can't do it anymore. I'm
Fair.
What? You're
Done.
You're giving up on the day? Is that what you're
Giving
doing?
up.
Yeah,
What is
Galvanic
it?
walks out of the kitchen with just like,
It's
I can't even.
11:30 in the morning. I'm done.
can I don't.
Six sessions in, and we are at weirdness capacity.
Yes.
I'm going to pour another cup of coffee.
Sounds like you need it.
Sounds
Yeah.
like you need it.
All right, so we have pixies behind the fridge. We have magic rabbit. We have a demon we can call. He has objects that we can no longer access because we don't know where
We'd have
Sidereal.
we'd
You're
have
his
to contact him and to find out.
You're his liege lord.
I mean,
You
technically Sidereal was sworn to me, so I guess I'm his.
You can always inquire.
What else do we have living in your house now? Is that it?
A dragon.
Hey, name.
We have. Wait, what was the last status on Steve the Leprechaun? Because I feel like
Steve the leprechaun was sent on his way, and his coin was given to the manager.
manager.
In
Okay.
the bank.
And then the Flap Flaps, Ooh, and his minions.
And Tial or whatever.
They are outside.
Ooh and his minions, the last you knew, were
hanging out.
inhabiting the tree
Trees.
across the
Okay.
street. The dead tree with all the branches that now look like it has living
Shadow
leaves, shadow leaves on it. Yeah.
It's very spooky because of the
All right.
because
so-
that's where the elephant slime
Yeah.
went.
Yeah.
Yeah. So your front yard is all Nightmare Before Christmas,
Yep.
as is the tree across the street.
Do you have neighbors?
Not really.
Okay.
So we have a number of things we can do. We can go turn more armies to our cause.
Campagnati. I keep wanting to call him
That has
Manicotti.
Nothing to do with it.
Bam.
Okay.
Manicotti the vampire. So, Shotgun and I were discussing the fact that he's kind of a pressing matter because he's right here.
Yeah.
So, should we maybe, investigate that more? And also, maybe do something nice for those people who, lost their place in the fire?
I have some diamonds.
Oh, you do?
I can get them changed out
I mean,
through my contacts.
okay, I was going to say, isn't it suspicious?
It is
if-
very suspicious. But
If you're filtering them through. Okay, so...
I think I'm going to start saying I have a very demanding fiancé who's going to say, oh, well, this diamond isn't big enough, so I have one to work on, and then return it
Gotcha.
and
Okay.
get some more.
But also, you could turn some more of the armies into your favor to go against Campagnati if you want to.
This is true. So we have the wild.
The vampires that we've encountered seem fairly weak
What
comparison to the very tricky fae.
I feel like, and I want to know what you guys think. I feel like we could potentially get the werewolves aligned with us.
No,
They seem
I don't
pretty-
deal with werewolves. No.
They seem pretty hostile.
They were angry because they were attacked.
They hunt in packs, and
yeah.
they're not demons
We
like
should-
vampires, but they're
we
pretty
should
close.
probably.
I feel like we should have we should build a professional understanding with them though.
Sure.
Although we should probably follow up with Oliver Maxwell, your boyfriend.
Not
Yeah.
my
Hey,
boyfriend.
Vampires are demons, so we should take out the demons first.
Okay.
Demon's the only one that
could
returns
we-
our calls on a reliable basis.
That's actually a true
True.
statement.
Could we potentially use an alliance with the werewolves to assist us with that? Because we obviously can't get to Maxwell without.
I would stick with the Fey armies as opposed to the werewolves.
No. I mean, I'm talking for the immediate area, not in the long run. Because
No.
we obviously, like I said, we can't get to Maxwell without getting past his guard dogs.
No, I would not.
And
We
if his guard dogs don't like us, we're not getting anywhere near Maxwell.
We can swat them on the
British.
nose with a newspaper just fine.
Yeah.
I say, but I think that the cost to benefit ratio. I haven't seen that they have the chops to
No. I agree with that.
keep up with us. Now, another thing that is to be kept in mind, I am going to be. I have hired a small cadre of fighting men and women who will be barracked at a place that I'm going to rent, and just so we have them as resource. You never know when you need something that isn't supernatural.
Minions.
These are specifically mercenaries that don't take
Minions.
eye sparkles.
Oh.
They just
Yeah.
take your hopes and dreams
Ah.
And money.
and money.
So,
Donald.
We take their hopes and dreams.
so with everything thrown out there, what would you guys like to do next?
Well, I mean, yeah, there's a local gangster wants to turn everybody into vampires, but whatever.
It was just like yesterday that we found that out.
Yeah, but
I feel like that was 2 nights ago.
2 nights.
either way, it still seems like Celine is the more pressing matter, honestly.
Well, do you want to go to the Caribbean and try to
No.
blow her up before she gets entrenched in
We need to discuss
whatever that island is?
We got to discuss how to blow her up first.
Okay.
We could go.
Or,
I could just go to Lowe's right now and buy some Roundup, and we could find the place where she fell out and
what?
poison her little shrubbery.
All shrubbery. Also, what?
How is this a bad plan? We go there, we go bam, 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 we kill her again, and
Because there's 4 of us.
And she may not be there anymore.
Yeah.
well,
true. That
maybe
is true.
there's this old tradition called looking.
There's also additional armies that we could try to get to align with us.
I know somebody who's really intelligent said that once. I'm leaning towards that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Then she's not going to do it.
My opinion,
Never mind.
we don't know what currency they trade in.
Well, that's why we do the same as we just did.
The worms deal in gold and other treasure.
That does make sense.
I don't
And
know about the goblins.
Do you think they would align with us easier having you on our side?
How much gold and treasure do you have?
How much golden treasure do we have?
I'll hold up a little plastic bag full of synthesized diamonds.
But if it disappears, they will come after us.
These are permanent.
Yeah, he does have
Oh.
some permanent ones.
All right.
So
While you guys are yapping about that, I'll be right back. I'm going to head upstairs.
that was rude.
And once I'm out of view, I'm going to make a portal to
You dirty bastard.
to Vegas, the alley by the MGM Grand Hotel and Casino.
Okay. Give me a roll to activate.
Natural one.
So it might take me a turn or two to do it.
Okay. Damn. All right, you're like,
What was that sound?
You go,
It doesn't actually go.
I hear the electricity parting the
Space-time
Galvani, shut the
dimensional
vi-
Oh, I
membrane.
sense a disturbance.
Hear
in
that?
the force.
Galvani got the vibrator going. Man.
Oh.
Disturbance in the force.
You do the second one. You feel a tug on your pants.
I'll look down.
It's the bunny.
Oh.
Bonnie wants to go to Vegas.
You gonna do the third one? It opens,
Okay. Hey, Bunny, you stay here.
and it kind of goes. Oh.
You stay here with Queen Lumen because she's the one who's going to call, whatever if we need it.
Okay, and as one of his little ears does a little salute, and the bunny hops off.
He's like a cartoon. That's awesome.
All right, I'm going to step through the portal into Vegas.
Okay.
Once the portal closes, I'm going to make another portal to the Caribbean island, uninhabited, abandoned Hydra base.
All right.
And I'm I'm going to look and see if Celine's there.
Okay, it's bright and shiny. Nobody's standing at the mouth of the portal.
Okay. I'll step through.
Okay.
Look around. Just not like around the island. Look around where I am.
Yeah, you're like, okay, give me a roll, intuition.
I'm going to need another roll.
All right, you're like, hey, it's bright. It's shiny. You got a little sun.
Yep.
Little sun. You didn't bring like a ball cap or nothing. You're like, whoa, man, it's bright out here.
Yeah.
And I mean, it's bright out here. I mean, you're in the middle. It's nice. I mean, you're like, this is nice.
Caribbean.
It's Caribbean, right? Like this is nice. I don't know if everybody here has been to the Caribbean.
Mm-hmm.
This is it's
Yeah,
nice.
been there a couple times.
Yeah, it's nice. He's going. He made me mad.
All right, going to St. Kitts in a
going to
week.
St. Kitts. That's my favorite down in the Caribbean. Oh,
I hope it's
love
good.
it.
If not, I'm gonna blame you.
I'm gonna push you down
you're
the
gonna
stairs.
come back and say we all need to move to St. Kitts.
Nah.
Give me another roll.
Hurricanes.
Okay.
Your eyes are starting to adjust.
Yeah, tornadoes, same stuff.
No, not the same.
Yeah,
Hurricanes last a lot longer.
I'll get a basement. I'm good.
I'll give you
Damn
a
it.
basement.
Missed it by 5.
Missed by 5. Okay. There's over by the side of
You're a horrible scout.
the wall. There's a rose bush
Uh-huh.
growing by the Hydra base,
Okay.
but you don't see her anywhere around.
Roses aren't indigenous to the Caribbean.
I know that. Or at least they wouldn't be indigenous to this island.
Nope.
Is it like covering my house, like growing?
No. I mean, it's just like you would expect, like if somebody had literally, I mean, it's like 2.5 feet tall.
Oh, okay. So
There's like 3 or 4 little like
a little
stalks.
Okay.
It must.
I mean, it is literally like a rose bush, like you would find at someone's house.
Okay.
It is not monster plant. No, I mean it's you look over like you almost didn't notice it until you were like, what? Whoa, wait a minute.
We did them all.
And you were like, it's coming right at me. No, it's just literally just sort of
just sitting there.
sitting there, and that's probably what caught your eye more than anything else because you were all like, I know it's coming right at. Oh wait, it's surprisingly not.
All right. I'll make a portal back to my house
Okay.
and come back.
Okay. Bunny hops up
Make sure it closes.
to Lumen,
Yes.
tugs on your
Oh, hello, bunny.
bunny, gives you a distinct like nod, like,
Are you on a mission?
no.
No? Okay. Do you need something?
Bunny nods and said yes,
What do you need?
and it points at you,
Me.
and then it makes a circle with its little paws.
You need a circle from me?
Yeah, I know my calculus.
And it shakes its head.
You need me in a circle?
It wants.
Wait a second. Do that one more time.
And it makes a little circle again.
Oh. Who else has that gesture?
It would be the portals that open up when Galvanic
Did he make a
does
portal?
his thing.
He nods and said yes.
The bunny is a narc.
And it
Snitches get stitches, bunny.
No. No, bunny. You can go to the Airstream. There's a nice cushion in there if you want.
Oh, the bunny hops over to the Airstream.
All right.
You hear the door open and close.
So meanwhile, I'm
How
going
did
to
it
get.
open up the door?
He's a strong
magic.
bunny. He's a Monty Python bunny.
So meanwhile, I am going to get some of the pig iron that I've been working with previously and start filing it away to get some more cold iron filings
Pig iron.
without
Nice.
having to like synthesize them
I'm
with
gonna-
hit points.
I'm gonna call for Galvanic. That is unnerving. That sound effect was
Sorry.
not comfortable in my
No.
ear. Yeah, I'm gonna call for.
Stop
Would you shush? I'm gonna call for Galvanic
Okay.
from down here. So,
So-
hey, Galvanic.
Silence.
The sound of silence.
Now, is there any way to know, like, in that space that you've done a portal? And no,
Oh, you go upstairs to where I was and notice
you're not there. I just didn't know if there was any like
Depends on
residual.
if the door is even operable.
The doors is off.
Oh.
So I'm gonna go up there and
Okay.
look
You're going to call for him again?
as I'm going up the
Are
stairs.
you opening
see.
up my bedroom door?
Do
I'm just
it.
gonna knock on it.
Okay.
There's
Come
no
and
answer.
knock on
You
my
step
door.
through.
Open up the door. Yeah.
Yeah. I've been calling for you.
Oh, sorry.
Where were you?
I was up here. I must not have heard you.
Up here doing what?
Excuse me, this is my bedroom. Let's go downstairs.
Were you making portals?
In your pants?
What a man what a man does in his own bedroom is his own business.
Where'd you go?
I went to the island in the Caribbean.
And then what'd you find?
Let's go downstairs. I'll tell everybody.
All right.
So nosy.
Yeah, I'm nosy.
Nosy commanding queen. What the heck? Think about jumping shit.
So
That
meanwhile-
wild guy was pretty cool.
We do.
So I'm going to be gathering up some paint thinner and road flares and other knickknacks
Nice.
to
There's a giant pile of iron filings. You come down, the bunny's sitting on the couch with a hat, with the and now empty box of pizza. Bunch of crusts in the thing. It's got the TV remote and the sitting next to it, and it's sitting kind of on its back, and it's kind of laying back, and the
Like
TV's on.
rubbing its belly.
Sort of. Just kind of like, It looks at you both come down. It looks at her. It looks at you. It looks at her. Goes back to the TV.
So our pal here was making portals.
No. Well,
And
technically,
that's not
yes.
a euphemism.
What?
I thought, while you guys were talking about whatever you were talking about, I thought I'd go check on Celine. She's maybe not on the island anymore.
I'm concerned for your safety.
I was very concerned.
If you're going to run off by yourself to where last we saw her, she might jump you.
Well, she did.
Yeah, she might.
She wasn't even there, I don't think. There is a rose bush there that wasn't there before.
Let's
but
kill it.
It looked like a regular.
Let's kill it.
I'll hoist the
Cobra-
turpentine.
Cobra bomb.
Kill.
I mean, it was like over there. I wasn't like super close to it.
Rosicrucius delando est. Let's do this.
I don't know what that
I
means, but
don't
I'm on
know
board.
Whatever
what
it means, he's on
you
board with
said.
killing. Let's take it out.
I mean, you want to?
Yeah.
I
Sure, we didn't get dressed up for nothing.
Speak.
I mean,
Okay.
I don't have clothes, but whatever.
I mean, are we?
I'm
we
still
can't
naked.
just ignore the possibility that we could just finish this right now. Let's go put the boot in.
Yeah.
okay. We're gonna do a slight detour.
Oh.
Okay.
Logical. So you're going to some other place, so you don't make a direct link here.
Which is what I did. I went to Vegas first.
Smart.
Uh-huh. Okay.
Played a slot machine. Didn't win. Then went to the island.
Fair. Let us
Fair.
know if you run into Steve the Leprechaun.
Yeah, he went to Vegas.
He went to Vegas.
Crap! I can't go to Vegas anymore.
Like anymore.
Yep. Well, that just ruined it. The whole
Steve
thing.
ruined it.
Yeah, it's fine.
All right.
It's probably fine.
That's fine. So, yeah, we'll go ahead and do that. I'll open up another portal to Vegas, right back where I was before.
Okay.
Everybody, I guess, will come through.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Did the
Okay.
rabbit come with us?
No, he's watching TV.
Yes.
Oh, he came with.
Yeah.
Oh.
Like you close the thing.
I shall call him BB.
You. He's sitting on the couch.
Right.
You drop the portal.
Yeah.
You open the next portal, and he tugs at your.
Like in Vegas.
Yeah, in Vegas. He tugs at your thing.
I'll look down.
He gives you two little bunny thumbs ups.
Let's do this.
How did...
He's encouraging you to invite the queen into your bedchambers.
I didn't know bunnies had thumbs.
Okay.
Bunnies only think about one thing. I'm sorry. I don't. What do you want me to
Bunnies have a one-track mind.
Yeah, I guess. Okay, I'll make
do? All about eggs and.
I'll make a gateway
fertility.
to the Caribbean uninhabited abandoned Hydra base island.
Roll for activation.
Those amateurs.
Green.
All right. Staring through, the bunny kind of, his little bunny eyebrows goes up, and he goes hop, 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 hop. He goes hopping off into the underbrush.
Okay.
Do bunnies have
Do I
eyebrows?
see the?
He can still arch
Do I
his
see that suspicious
thing.
rose bush?
You all go through,
Yeah.
Yeah.
close
Yep.
the portal.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, like 20 yards that way. It's sort of up against the base.
All right. Trump. Clang, clang, clang.
Went the trolley.
Yeah.
Nice.
Mm-hmm.
I thought when we were talking about whether or not she was here or gaining power, I thought I would just peek in to see if she was here. I didn't see her initially, so I stepped out to look around. And
Everybody, roll me initiative. Or I'm sorry, not initiative. I'm sorry.
Tipping your
Intuition.
hand.
Sorry. Shh. Intuition.
79.
Woo.
85.
For some reason, I am completely oblivious on this island.
41.
I get a yellow result.
I got a yellow.
White.
Alrighty.
Weren't, weren't.
So Galvanic is just squinting in the sunlight, just like squint, blink, squint, blink.
Why do I always forget to bring my shades?
That was a green for me.
All right.
Fortunately, I have my cyber retinas ready to go.
Nice. The low light kicks in.
Did you get those as part of your cybernetic ninja clan?
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, very
I like how
nice.
you matter-of-factly, yeah.
Yeah.
Duh.
Where
Hello.
else would I get them?
You, Levi, you notice the tracks going away from the rose bush towards the beach. CSG, you notice the tracks leading up to and leading away from the rose bush. It was as though someone were dragging a heavy pot and several vines through the. I mean,
Okay.
it is as though the rose bush drug itself over here and then drug itself to the sea.
Ah, okay. And so this was just left as a little, perhaps, or left as a little,
This is ju-
backup maybe.
This is just a tribute.
Okay.
Hey, is there Levi? Are there mermaids?
Yeah, I mean, there's incarnations that resemble mermaids, yeah.
Can you communicate with them?
You're from the deeps of the sea, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. If we found one, yeah.
Can you call one?
Yeah, I'll call...
Mermaids are
I'll-
very dangerous
yeah.
creatures. You got to watch out.
Sirens, not mermaids.
I'll
Sirens
call
are
them on
dangerous.
my shell phone.
Don't be.
Oh.
Don't make me kill you.
All right, so
I'm gonna need you to open a portal. Do not let him back through.
Call me
got
on
it.
my
All right,
shell
so,
phone.
the backup shrub is going to be
Yes, I
is
get
going to be a beautiful little pyre in the next 30 seconds.
Go for it.
Okay, you're dumping kerosene on it, and it's
Sploosh,
a plan.
sploosh,
It doesn't
sploosh.
really like it. It might be a little close to the base to actually want to just fire it up. I mean, I
Don't
don't care.
Yeah.
Well, and the base is probably made out of cement anyway.
Yeah,
so
I mean,
Okay.
it's probably fine.
it's not going to be made out of wood.
Okay, well there's some
Well, I
siding
will-
on it.
So-
There's
I will.
Dumb.
I'll clear around some underbrush.
It
so
is
it's
a
just
Hydra
sand.
base. I mean, they are Hydra.
Well, that doesn't mean they were dumb.
Hail hydrate.
They were pretty dumb.
No, they weren't
All right.
dumb.
All right, so you're going to clear out the underbrush and the rest of the.
Yeah, I'll just and then.
Oh, Bunny, you should probably get out of there.
Okay. But you don't see the bunny around currently.
Oh, where's the bunny?
A bunny can take care of himself.
But we need him. He's our
Yeah.
way
Bunny
to
will be
connect.
And what did you ask about mermaids? What do you want to talk to mermaids or sirens?
Mermaids,
Clicky,
not
clicky,
sirens.
clicky.
Well, you could talk to both.
I would rather mermaids.
Yeah.
Because she clearly went into the ocean.
Yeah.
We could talk to. I mean, I
Information?
can't really
Anybody
talk to
see?
like fish or anything.
And sirens just attracted men.
It's
Sirens,
much
mermaids.
warmer.
We wanna
It's
talk
much
to
warmer on the
mermaids.
side. I mean, like it went up like a friggin' barbecue. You're just like, whoa, that's a little warm there.
I'll be sploosh.
It is,
More-
and he's just, hey, more for the merrier.
Stop
Just
splooshing.
and sploosh, woof,
Splash.
sploosh.
Splash.
It's a barbecue.
The rose just curls back, burns.
It was in my nose holes.
And
I totally.
And that's
I
the name of
totally
the
understand.
episode.
No, we already had a name for the episode.
No,
earlier.
it was in my nose holes. It's been replaced.
All right.
I thought my name was better.
What was your name?
I don't know, but it was
The bunny is a
Exactly.
sushi chef.
the bunny's a sushi.
The bunny's a narc.
No, the bunny.
The
bunny's
a
a
narc.
did
The bunny's a
narc on you.
cop. Okay.
I like
Gotta
Conan,
watch out.
Conan the Buninator, or what you
The-
call him?
Yeah.
Bunbarian.
Yeah,
Yes.
the bunbarian.
That was the best.
The thick tendrils of smoke start laying a plume that is nearly 100 feet tall as this single rose bush. He's just dousing it, and it's just
the rose bush at this point isn't even burning. It's all the accelerant you're throwing on it.
Yeah, as the dark plumes of, I don't even know that vegetable matter is actually still burning here, but that's not the point.
No.
It just coils off into
It's
the
therapeutic.
into the blue smoke, as you can tell that obviously, it was in my nose holes, is running through his mind as he's just splash, splash, splash. And that'll do us tonight for Gaming with Scott.
Son of a biscuit.
We thank you for listeing, and as always, keep things out of your nose holes.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, as
tell me what to
always,
do.
you'll hear from us real soon.
Bye.
Whatever an adult does in his own bedroom with his own nose holes has nothing.
And that's it tonight for us on the Gaming with Scott podcast. You can always send us an email at feedback@gamingwithscott.com or catch us on Twitter. John Garlick is at JP Garlick. Josh Jackson is at ActionJack853. Jay Payne is at StupidPuppyGames. Jay Duguay is at @1_nerdy_mama. And Rico is at R1C0. Or me, Scott T, at GamingWScott. You can also find us on Facebook at facebook.com/GamingWScott. This is a Southgate Media production. Remember, be the superhero you always wanted to see in the world. And as always, you'll be hearing from us real soon.